Welcome back, guys, to Grandia 2. Last episode, entering New Valmar's core, the voice of Pope Zera rang out to challenge our beliefs. With the party refuting his words, he sent forth Valmar's core to face us as we battled to take it down. Emerging victorious, Zera chose another tactic, summoning forth the wings of Valmar, Millienia, to ask Ryudo to give her the horns. With Elena realizing that this double wasn't real, we fought it off, destroying it before Elena unleashed the real Millienia from herself, giving her a body at last. With our party then split by incoming foes, Millienia, Elena, and Ryudo now head forward to bring this to an end. So are we seeing this out? With these three? Where am I going, though? Oh, there's a monster. It's a shadow for the moment. Wait a second. I was gonna say, I recognize that shape. Who had boss rush on the cards?
Here goes my impact bomb.
Remember, we're going through the mouth again.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
I don't have wish anymore, so I can't, like, bring everyone's stats up. No, Ryudo! Ryudo! I didn't even see that move. Oh, of course you confused the one guy that can get confused. That's weird.
Hey, that hurts!
Yeah, stop doing that. Right, first of all, I need to unconfuse poison and paralysis. Maybe I should just heal crutch again because it lowers stats. I should have refresh. No, I don't have. What's it? It's Herva, isn't it? Rise character right to com, which is good. We just want cures confusion. We've got panaceas, paralysis is. Smelling. I've only got one anti-confusion. That seems like a mistake by me.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
So I'm technically making it worse. I'm liable to take a fair bit of damage from things in the meantime.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that!
Elena should be able to move soon? So that she can heal everyone, mainly Ryudo. Whether she necessarily needs to. Oh, I need to power up her stuff.
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness. This is my way of thanking you.
So what do you reckon does more damage? This or spell? I suddenly bet spell would have done more. Okay, so you're using a buff, you're using eat him alive. Which didn't really eat me alive, and you're not using it on thingy, so you can't get the confused on.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
So we only actually need to kill the main body. We don't need to kill all the extra bits. Just to point out what I'm up to here, there is only one target. And that is Valmar's tongue itself.
Here goes my impact bomb. Ouch!
Someone really doesn't like Millienia at all. So spew Venium on Millienia. Velenium. I don't have any heals or anything.
The stuff of nightmares.
So here's the question. Can we sleep any parts? Yes. We even stop the attack.
This party's blowing up.
And can the duo there finish it off without Ryudo? Like after the first few explosions, it's like, we've got a couple more waiting.
That was beautiful, you guys.
I should have saved my points when you think about it. Golden potion, potion of Azure, an indigo potion, and a starlight tiara. Okay, let's go to menus. We need to go to the power-up menu. Specifically for you. So let's get Heal Crush maxed out. Starving Tongue, Fallen Wings, Spellbinding Eye, Grudging Claws up to 3. That looks better. Now you can nuke the stuff out really fast. And Heal Crush probably won't do more, but will go faster. And that I can appreciate. Apart from that, if Ryudo just uses his power as not really a healer to top everyone up. And then we just go to items quickly and use some of those baobab fruits we have. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We are good to continue. Oh, but also Starlight Tiara. Not the eye noise. Wait, you... Oh, I have to fight you. I was like, aren't you attacking me with a big eye yet? Right, the Starlight Tiara then. Cuts MP consumption by 15%. Much better than that. There it is. Thanks for gifting a sub. I'm amazed I can still hear it.
You pig.
Okay, well, we're unlikely to be able to block most of what's coming out here. So if I use this, try to use that quickly. And we'll just focus on wiping the board.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
Okay, wiping the board's not that easy.
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
The eyes have so much HP. Okay, so the eyes are all attacking. The body is trying to cast Runner on everyone, which actually just increases movement speed, if I'm right. Seed of Poison, none of that will actually affect her. So again, it's just using
Chew on this, baby.
big abilities to take out as many as I can. Nom nom. There's a lot of HP. For Millenia, no one else. So it's moved up everyone, but of course its move up was still at 0. Do I use the Apocalypse again? I mean, I do have Crackling, I guess. Whoa, somehow like turned it all around. There we go.
Oh, holy storm of ice.
Yeah, that's much damage.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that!
There are
Dragon Slash!
too many targets to not spam AoE. And I think they're all dead. Did we kill everything? Yep. When I think about it, they're not even that much of an investment.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
We got Queen Heals. Looks like it's just gearing up. Specifically Millenia at the end here. Reduces IP slowing 10 acts, and they're basically an improvement on her other one. Yeah. Okay, in terms of SP, we're still pretty good. Alright, I'll give you a butter roll and you a butter roll. Maybe you a butter roll too. Everyone gets butter rolls for a break. Just thinking, how many parts are there that we have to... I mean, I guess not the horns, because we're the horns? And not the wings, because we got Millenia. So it's 5 bits? So this would be number... No, okay, that's not the 5th one. Or depending on order. Guess we can't really fight the body inside the body of Newbout? I'm super confused. Let's just leave it at that. Hi! We've got a left eye, a right eye. One of them healed, if I remember correctly. We're getting aorta pummeled. If I remember correctly as well, we could sleep one.
The stuff of nightmares.
Or both.
Tensei can slash!
So if that's the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal crush the main target. I'm going to leave the eyes slept and just go single target for a bit. Because I can debuff this guy.
You pig.
Increase the damage that we do on it. Okay, they didn't stay slept for long. Who are you targeting? That's what I thought. I'm just going to go with Nightmare Ball again. Oh, it runs through.
Of nightmare.
Thought it's going to be better off than that. So one of them got slept. The attack hasn't actually gone off yet.
Tensei can slash!
It's just unfortunate, but Millienia was in the way. Just step on Selene a little bit.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
So they'll get off the well. Attack -1. Hooray! Because our debuffing of it hasn't really gone badly when you think about it.
Here goes my impact bomb.
So on this turn, Ice Sky Dragon Slash, because it's the most damage. I can also just heal crush the lower stuff still. Which of course inflates Ryudo's damage for the extra damage, the defense down.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
Most importantly, we're just making it slower.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
So we can't see the main body's health. Okay, we can see it. We're nearly taking it down at this point. Oh, okay. So you can play that game, right? Main body got slowed.
The stuff of nightmare.
Beautiful. Both eyes cancelled. So it essentially means I end with another heal crush to lower the defense to -4. Wait, this counts on the combo
Bet you'd
bar.
like this, you pig.
HH hit combo. Fantastic. Oh, Ryudo, you were so close. I don't think we saw that move. Well, I'm pretty sure Tensei can slash will do the rest.
Tensei can slash!
I'm wondering what we fight next. The heart was the last thing we fought.
You better practice if you want to be.
If I'm right. Tenma's dress. I mean, I love a save point about now, you know? So SP-wise, we're still doing relatively fine. I might just portal into the next area just in case. You might be able to go back and recover, yeah. We're not going to fight. We're not going to clap any bum cheeks. It's fine. Tenman's dress is a level 2 all attack resistance. So we can't put that on you because, you know, you'll lose all your status with the disorder resistance. So we lose 5 acts, but we gain level 2 all attack resist, which isn't that bad. I feel like we can keep going onwards, though. I mean, is this even onwards? Because we're going down here. Well, that's...
Oh, foolish, piteous humans, accept your fate, accept the mercy of a perfect God. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
You really are completely nuts. Woo! You better reel yourself in, you psycho!
Why not try to understand the human heart? Your heart is suffering because you do not understand it.
Meaningless human love. I don't care to know about love.
But you still have a human heart, Zera. Look at you. You're shaking with fear. There is no way that you could be a god. Petrified humans like you cannot rule divinity.
I am not some human named Zera. I am God. I am the one and only absolute God, Valmar. You impudent humans, I shall show you my divine power.
I thought that'd be a save point. This might be the end! We just don't know! I thought there'd be a save point, but oh no! We're going to work by the look of things. One target is casting Baboom. Let's go to work then.
Have faith.
Got him. Got him.
Tensei can slash!
No Baboom.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
I'm sure Zera would. Okay, he's definitely gonna get the Baboom off this time. Oh my god!
You are nothing. Nothing at all.
What is Baboom? I don't like this. I think we only used that once, maybe? Okay, that hit, that hurt. That did indeed hurt.
Let them feel your rumblings, O holy earth.
Where is it? How did I find it last time? It was in the attack items, right?
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
So as we debuff him further, he already actually seems quite a bit slower than most of our party. I might just cast a safety all healer. Even though I want to cast more Diggins.
Good luck, everyone!
Okay. Let's Tail Crush. I might want to use some items just to top off our guys as they start to run out, because Millenia's getting low on SP. Go on. Oh, maybe we should have cancelled that.
All things must obey me!
Oh, he buffed him. That's so funny. He buffed himself 1, but we've, of course, lowered him 3. So it's like nothing. Get him, Sky!
Take flight!
Zera forgets this transformation has wings.
Here goes! Flying Tensei Ken!
Have faith.
So basically the swing and attack and defense is a 5 value. He's gonna cast Baboon, but I don't think that's gonna do all that much. He'll crush is running out of SP.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
My god, Millenia's debuff ability is so good.
You are nothing.
I like how he even
Nothing
has
at all.
fatty jowls at the bottom. So when he flops out, which is a horrible way to put it, you get a little bit of jiggle. Okay, so we're really not affecting that spell damage too much. Did she say she can't keep going? Because I'm pretty sure she can.
Sky, take flight!
I mean, even Sky's lifting up. The god.
Here goes! Flying Tensei Ken!
I think I can get out another dig in again
Have faith.
and heal before he goes for the next action. We may only have 3 in the party, but when it's against a single target,
Like this, you pig.
this party are incredibly effective. Like, he's not even moved. Okay, now he is. Look how slow he is on the bar. He might get there one day.
Good luck, everyone!
Do I actually have enough SP to do another heal crush? No, okay. Just wondering what he's doing. Breath of God, which is what buffed him. So he's going to buff again. So he's going to go to -3. So we'll use this turn to just... Why not? You know?
Sky, take flight! Here goes! Flying Tensei Ken!
Here you go.
I don't know how it was, but it didn't necessarily look like we were in for a KO on that turn.
God is omnipotent.
God is noticing his power has been drained quite massively.
Oh, spears of ice, come to strike!
It's like, it's fine. I'll just try to buff myself a bit. I'll be able to get back up. No problem, right? No.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
So close, but yet so far.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Ha!
instead. I was like, but that isn't even my final form. Mr. Ryudo, you and the others did it! I'm glad. Now the world is saved. We did pretty good too, right, Tio? I am relieved. Now I can die with no regrets. At least think of escaping. No, you are going to live. I cannot stand it anymore. This cannot be. This is not a fitting end for a god. How was I defeated by such weak and tender-hearted humans? The salvation of the world, the future of mankind is not to be. How could I, the almighty god, the supreme being, lose? God, Schmart, the only thing you've lost is your memory, you senile fool. Gods don't survive for too long around here, remember? What is this? You are no god. You're a pathetic loser who forgot that people share their hearts with each other. They don't throw them away. And why the hell would we need you to save us? Trust, consideration, love. These things make us strong. I've learned how to share my heart with Ryudo and Elena. And everyone. That's why we're standing here and you're not. Everything that you have done has been all for naught. You've cheated and betrayed all of the people who trusted you. There is no way that a man such as you could see what really is important. Our future, our hearts, the power of good within us. If you couldn't see that our hearts are capable of more than just breeding darkness, you were ever only looking into a mirror. You had already given up on us from the very beginning, forgetting what truly matters. You could never be a god, much less a man. I did not want this. I did not want to be swallowed by darkness, to be judged on the day of darkness. I was ever afraid. Have I been so wrong? Was it Valmar's moon that led me here to this cold, dead place? Or was it always only me? What a pitiful man. Not a man, just a fool.
Am I dead?
No, you are alive.
Did you save me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It must have hurt. It must have really hurt.
No, it did not hurt at all. It is worse to have a broken heart. I do not want to be sad again. I want to be near people.
Tio, you're squeezing too tight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You won't be sad again. I'll be with you. Oh, I have fond memories like this. So warm. I think someone once held me like this. What's wrong?
This is a very strange feeling. Is this heart to heart? I feel so peaceful. Why is this? I am so happy, but you are only supposed to cry when upset, right?
Tio, let's go home. Back to everyone.
Yes, Let's go home, to where we were born.
The granite cliffs are shining. The world is returning to the way it was. We have won. The world has been made safe. Yes, Valmar has been defeated. But just because Valmar's gone doesn't mean that everything will be made perfect. What do you mean? There has always been suffering even before Valmar came to this world. The granite cliffs may be healed, but Valmar has destroyed cities, wounded the land. The world is still plagued with misfortune. People possessed by Valmar have still not gotten their souls back. The little blind girl, the dead whose bodies were defiled, they haven't found peace yet. Also, there is nothing for people to believe in anymore. I realized that it was wrong to believe just for belief's sake, but having nothing to believe in makes life purposeless. Now that Granis and Valmar are gone, there are some who will seek to replace them. Others will despair and lose the will to live. I see. Both man and world are torn up inside. Left broken inside, eh? So will man continue to fight forever? Has the fate of man not changed at all?
Ryudo, mankind needs goals to be content. Everyone must pray and hope for happiness. They must live a proper, disciplined life. People had too much freedom.
Listen, I've had it up to here with all that saintly stuff. The word proper is way too subjective. We gotta live as free as we feel. Oh, Elena, you are so straight-laced.
I guess I'll never see eye to eye with you. Say, Ryudo, what do you think?
Yeah, Ryudo. Whose side are you on?
Thank you, both of you. I believe in neither darkness nor light. I believe in people. We gave our birthright away. We didn't trust in ourselves. But now, I'm going to return the world to its owners.
That's just like you, Ryudo. Always taking the middle ground.
I guess so, huh? Well then, let's go.
Millienia? What do I do?
Oh, jeez. Come on, Elena, don't you know?
I see.
Come on, let's go!
One year later.